President Joel, members of the class of 2013, their family, friends, distinguished guests, members of the faculty, alumni, ladies and gentlemen, I am privileged to present Dr. Alan M. Spiegel, the Marilyn and Stanley Katz Dean of the Albert Einstein College of Medicine, as he presides over this graduation and celebrates the 50th anniversary of our 5th MD class.
Welcome to this wonderful occasion. It's my privilege to conduct the graduation exercises of the Albert Einstein College of Medicine. Some of you are undoubtedly wondering why we're holding the ceremony at this peculiar hour. Let me put things in perspective for you. Next year's National Football League Players Draft will occur in May rather than April as usual because of scheduling difficulties at Radio City Music Hall, the site of the draft. Whether at Radio City Music Hall or Avery Fisher Hall, scheduling is difficult, so please accept my apologies for any inconvenience. In my obviously biased opinion, the contributions you, our graduates, will make to society are at least as important as those that will be made by the NFL draftees, particularly those drafted in the later rounds. I do have to admit, though, that comparing resident salaries and postdoc salaries to draftee signing bonuses suggests society holds a slightly different view. We may lack signing bonuses, but this evening we celebrate the class of 2013 for having reached this important milestone in their lives, and we salute their families and friends who have helped them reach this point. As my first duty of these exercises, I have the pleasure of introducing you to the President of Yeshiva University, Richard M. Joel.
This is my 8th Yeshiva University commencement this year, but I've been saving it for now. And you get to learn what works and what doesn't, so let me begin this way. As Henry VIII said to his wives, I won't keep you long. I'm also, and in conclusion, that's the way to do it. You have your degrees, you can still catch dinner, thank you very much. I also want to express my gratitude as someone who graduated from law school 38 years ago, how grateful I am to see people who graduated 50 years ago and who are still taking care of me, so it's very nice. This is a momentous occasion. By the way, it's a wow occasion. Every minute of this, feel that wow. What a wonderful, wonderful moment. For your parents and spouses and children and siblings and grandparents, I usually can say I can only imagine how you feel. Today I imagine how you feel. I have the great pleasure through the wisdom of my son to celebrate the conferring of a MD to my new daughter-in-law, my beloved daughter-in-law, Leora Goodman Joel. So I'm one of you guys. So in just a few minutes, what I look forward to is to have the wonderful privilege of conferring upon you your PhDs and your medical degrees. You've spent countless hours mastering the skills of the physician, the sacred skills of the physician. You've prepared yourselves to lead the field in medical research and in compassionate healthcare. And so take pride in the wonderful medical school that has shared its riches and its faculty and its leadership with you, and the wonderful work that you've done here that we take such great pride in. Albert Einstein, just to coin a phrase, once remarked, "It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense. It would be without meaning, as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure." Ladies and gentlemen, your education here amounts to so much more than a scientific education, so much more than an assemblage of facts and medical know-how. You haven't simply been primed to make a living. Rather, we hope we've shown you how to build a life, to save lives, to build meaningful lives predicated on the values of integrity and morality and service to the world. Your profession and this school possess great nobility because you insist that fractured souls can be healed and can come together. As doctors, you'll combat disease and fight suffering. You'll perform modern-day miracles, raising people from the depths of illness and from the depths of despair. You will heal not only body, but spirit, not only person, but families and communities. You'll hold within the palms of your hand and in the dexterity of your fingers the very gift of life. The work you've done and will do proclaim this calling, that where there is broken, you will find whole. Where there is strife, you will find love. Where there is unrest, you will build peace. My daughter, Kira, about, must be 6 years ago, when Hurricane Katrina had struck, she was of great assist to me. I put myself into a depression like many of us did. I became obsessed with watching CNN over and over and over again, seeing the tragedy of Katrina. And I started to realize that I was really disturbed, not just because I saw all those who were homeless and helpless and devastated, but because a lot of those people had been homeless and helpless and devastated before Katrina, and I hadn't noticed. And Kira felt sorry for me because clearly I was getting myself into a 24-hour news snit. And she came to me and trying to help me. She said, "Dad," she says, "maybe we can move to another world." And I thought for a minute. She was 48 at the time, by the way. And I thought for a minute. I said, "No, sweetheart, of course we can't move to another world, but we have to move this one." And that's what you get to do. And that's what you get to do. Our world is now entrusted to you and to your contemporaries seated on either side of you, to safeguard, to explore, to advance, and to mold it. So go on and move this world. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.